Hello everyone. So today we are going to study about the Cramer's law. Okay. So basically, in a Cramer's, you have three formulas of D, A1, A2, B1, B2, and dx C1, C2, B1, B2, and dy A1, A2, C1, C2. Okay. So as usual, we are solving the equation by simultaneously equation by addition or subtraction, but in here we are just going to just make it simple. We use a Cramer's law. Basically, you have given a two equations, a1x plus b1y equals to c1 and a2x plus b2y equals to c2. Okay, so from here, so you have to take it as a a1 of a x constant in a d, a1 and a2, b1 and b2. Okay, so learn this formula first, a1, a2, b1, b2, and then after that you just learn the formula of dx. Okay, so in dx what you have to do, so basically in the place of a1 a2 constant, you have just simply replace with the constant term c1 and c2. Okay, after that take it as it is, like d. Okay, and after that dy, first column will be as it is, and then second column, which is b1 b2, replaced by the constant term in dy. Okay, you can learn by similar idea. Okay, so you have given a two equation, and you have to make you have to learn these three formula, and after that you have to find out your x value. So how to find it? Dx by d, and similarly y equals to dy by d, and then after that you will get y value and x value. Okay, so we are now taking an example so that you can understand clearly. Okay, so we jump on our exercise 1.3. the first question is your first you have given a determinant. So first question is given to you 3 4 2 5. Okay, so how to solve it? Basically you have to cross multiply to them, and 3 multiply by 5, and minus is your equation. Okay, it's the formula. Okay, 4 multiply by 2, you can simply write the formula here, like a1 multiply by b2 minus a2 multiply by b1. Okay, this is your formula. Okay, just learn it. Just cross multiply the numbers, and between them take it minus sign. Okay, and after then solve it. 3 5s are 15 and 4 2s are 8. So after that you will get 7. Okay, simple. Take it simple. Okay, now we are going to jump on the second question. You have the second question. Sub question is your -1 7 2 4. Okay, so how to solve it? Similarly solve it. -1 multiply by 4 minus 2 multiply by 7. Take it as easy and solve it. -1 multiply by 4, you will get -4 value. Whenever you multiply a number with a minus sign, you will get a minus sign with the number, same number, when you multiply by 1, or else in the place of 1 you have any of the number but you have a sign minus, then just multiply with them as it is, as usual you will do in your normal multiplications, and take it the minus sign as it is. Okay, here is already minus sign. Okay, here is a 14 and you will get -18. This is your value. Now the second question is your 5 minus 7 3 and 0. Okay, so how to solve it? Let's solve it. Okay, how to solve it? 5 multiply by 0 minus, and minus sign 7 multiply by 3. Okay, 5 multiply by with 5 multiply with 0 will get 0, and minus as it is, take it as it is, will do after. 7 3s are 21, minus 21, and you will get plus 21, minus will get plus. Okay, so you will get plus sign, plus 21. And now here you will simply solve this equation. Okay, so don't afraid just seeing the upon number. So multiply as it is, as usual you will do. Please manage it. Sometimes my handwriting will so bad, so manage it. Okay, 5 by 3 multiply by 3 by 2. Okay, so multiply by the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator, because it's a multiplication. Okay, 7 is 7, 3 2s are 6, and 5 3s are 15, and 3 2s are 6. Okay, so here you have the same denominator, so you can simply subtract the value of upper. So 7 minus 15 and upon 6, and then you will get minus 8 by 6, that is 4 by 3. Your answer will be minus 4 by 3. Okay, so here this equation we are waiting for that, in which we are applying a Cramer's rule, which we already we learned. Okay, so now already I explained you that how the Cramer's rule work and its formula. So basically apply. Okay, so this is your A1, B1, and this is your C1, and here is your 4, which is your A2, B2, C2. Okay, so first, if you are confused or if you are solving this equation first time, so make it clear this, just write the every value in your textbook, or sorry, notebook. A1 is your 3, and B1 is your minus 4, and then C1 is your, separate them by a comma, 10, and then A2 is your 4, and B2 is your 3, and C2 is your 5. Okay, so now how to solve it? So by applying a Cramer's rule, you simply write it, Cramer's rule. Okay, what you do, D. Okay, so how you will find the D? A1, A2, B1, B2. Okay, so A1 is your 3, 4, minus 4, 3. Okay, now solve it as usual. Okay, 3 3s are 9, and it is minus 4, so minus 4 multiply by minus 4. Here I do the directly, so don't mind, just understand it. 9 minus 4 4s are 16, minus 16, and then 9 plus 16, nothing but your 25. Okay, so you will get now we have the D value, which is 25. Okay, now we find out the dx value. Okay, so what was the formula of dx, which I already told you? So take it all the formula as it is, just replace your first column with a constant C1 C2, and the second column will be as it is, B1 B2. Okay, so your constant term is your 10 5, B1 is your minus 4 and 3. Okay, 10 multiplied by 3 minus, and minus 4 multiplied by 5. Okay, so here is your 30, and minus 20, and 30 plus 20 is nothing but your 50. Okay, so this is your dx value. Okay, now we have to find the dy value. Okay, so now we are going to find the dy value, which is, make it first column as it is and replace your second column with a constant. Okay, so A1 is your 3, A2 is your 4, C1 is your 10, C2 is your 5, and then after then 3 multiplied by 5 minus 4 multiplied by 10. Okay, So 15 minus 40, which is nothing but your 25 itself. Okay, so you will find your x and y values very simply after getting this. So dy is your minus 25. Now x is equals to dx by d. Now your dx value is 50 and d value is 25. So dx is your 50, sorry, by my mistake, dx by d. So dx your 50 and d is your 25. So 25 twos are 50. You can simply divide by its with the phi table, but I directly divided because I know the 25 table. Okay, so now here we find y value, which is dy by d, and we have the dy value minus 25 and it is not 25, so minus 1 is our y value. Okay, so now here is our second question. Okay, so make it first in a correct order. So okay, so 4x will be this side, 3y will also be this side, and 4 is your this side. Okay, so this is your first equation, and now 6x will be as it is, minus 5 will come here over this side, so it will become plus 5, and 8 is as it is, so this is your second equation. Now we have to solve the equation by Cramer's rule. Okay, so how to solve it? First just put the values in the variables. Okay, 4, a2 is 6, so b1 is 3, b2 is 5, c1 is 4, c2 is 8. Okay, so after giving the values, we have to find the d value. Okay, d, a1, a2, b1, b2. Okay, so a1 is your 4, a2 is your 6, and b1 is your 3, b2 is your 5. Okay, so 4 multiplied by 5, 6 multiplied by 3. Okay, and 5 4s are 20 and 6 3s are 18, so you will get 2. And after that dy equals to c1 c2 b1 b2. Okay, so c1 is your 4 8 and b1 is your 3 5. Okay, so 4 multiplied by 5, 8 multiplied by 3. After that 4 is 4 5s are 20 and 8 is a 24. Okay, here is you will get minus 4 value of dy. Okay, so here we find the dy value first, and we didn't find the dx value, so we have to also find the dx value. Okay, so we have the value of d, it's the value of d, and we just forget the finding the dx value, so we can find after the dy also. So it just, there is no problem, whatever you find dy or dx first, there is nothing wrong with that. You can find dy dx value after that also. Okay, so dx equals to sorry, here is my mistake, it's not your dy, it's your dx. Okay, now we are find the dy. Okay, this is our dx value. Dy is your a1 a2 as it is, c1 c2 will second column will change, so a1 a2, so dy value is your 4 6 4 8. 4 multiplied by 8, 4 multiplied by 6, 32, 24, 8 will be your dy. Okay, So now finding the x value, dx by d. So dx by d is your dx value is your minus 4 and d value is your 2. So 2 2s are 4. So minus 2 is your x value, and then y is your dy by d. Okay, so dy is your 8 and d is your 2. So 2 4s are 8. Okay, so you will get the x value minus 2 and y value is your 4. Okay, now moving ahead for the second question, for the third question. Okay, here is our third question. So first you have to give a value. A1 is your 1, B1 is your 2, C1 is your minus 1, and A2 is your 2, B2 is your minus 3, and C2 is your 12. Okay, so initially we find D. So A1, A2, B1, B2. Okay, and here we find dx, which is C1, C2, B1, B2 will as it is, and now we find dy, which is A1, A2, C1, C2. Okay, so here we first find d value. A1 2 minus 3, which is minus 3 multiplied by minus 1, which is minus 3, and minus is your the formula sign, and 4 2 2s are 4, nothing but minus 7. dx is your basically C1, which is minus 1, 12, and B1 is, this is your value. Okay, so minus will get plus 3, and minus is your formula sign. 12 2s are 24. Okay, so after that you will get minus 21, and here you will take A1 is your 1 2, A1 A2, and C1 is your minus 1, minus 12. Sorry, it's a plus 12. And now minus 12 multiplied by 1 is as it is, and minus is your formula sign, and minus 1 or minus 1 multiplied by minus 2 will get plus 2, and here is your 12 plus 14. Okay, so dx, dy, dx, and here is a d value. Now we have to find the x and y term value. Okay, so now we find x is your nothing but x dx by d. So dx is your nothing but minus 21, and d is your minus 7. Minus will get cancel, and 7 3s are 21. So 3 is your x value, and y equals to dy by d. So dy is your 14, and 7 minus 7 d value is your minus 7. I'm sorry, I'm lagging. Okay, 7 2s are 40, and here is your minus 2 value, which is your y value, and here is your x value. So okay, as it is. Here I solved it directly, because you will go step by step, then you will get minus 3 multiplied by 1 is your minus 3, and minus is your formula sign, and 2 2s are 4, and here is minus 3 and minus 1 multiply together get 3, and minus is your formula sign again, and 12 multiplied by 2 is 24, and after then doing the subtraction we will get minus 21, and after that A1 A2 I write a formula as it is, and then put it value all the, and similarly solve that. Okay, so this is also solved. Now we are going to next question. Here is another question. So similarly solve it. A1 is your 6, B1 is your minus 4, C1 is your minus 12, A2 is your 8, B2 is your minus 3, C2 is your minus 2. Okay, so first we have to find D. So A1, A2, B1, B2. Okay, so A1 is your 6, 8, and B1 is your minus 4, minus 3. Okay, so 6 multiplied by minus 3, which is we will get minus 18, and minus will get plus, and 8 4s are 24, sorry 32. Okay, so it will become, so we'll get 14. Okay, Now we will find dx. So c1 c2 b1 b2. Okay, so c1 is your minus 12 minus 2 and b1 is your minus 4 minus 3. So minus minus your plus 36 and minus is your minus formula sign, and minus minus will get plus sign. So 2 4 is 8. So subtracting this you will get 28, and after then dy, finding the dy value. Okay, here is your minus 3. So dy is your a1 a2 c1 c2. Okay, so a1 is your 6 8, c1 is your minus 12 minus 2, and after that minus 12, and this is your minus sign of formula, and minus minus will get plus this minus sign. Okay, I'll write it as it is to explain you. Minus is your formula sign, and after then minus 12 multiplied by 8, which is nothing but your 96. Okay, so minus or minus minus plus 96, and after that you will minus 96 minus 12 is nothing but your 4 and 8 84. So 84 plus 84. Okay, plus 84. After getting the d value and dx value and dy value, we will find x and y term. Okay, so x equals to dx by d. So dx is your 28 and d is your 14. 14 2s are 28. So x value is your 2. Y equals to dy by d. Okay, so dy is your 84 and d is your 14. So 6 you will get 84. Okay, 14 6 84. So y and x value is your 2 and y value is your 6. Okay, so here is another question. Okay, so first we find put the values. Okay, a1 4 b1 6, c1 is your 54, a2 is your 3, b2 is your 2, c2 is your 28. Okay, so now first we find the d. Okay, so d formula is a1 a2 b1 b2. Okay, so a is your 4, a2 is 3, b1 is your 6, b2 is your 2. So 4 2s are 8, 6 3s are 18. You will get minus 10 d value. Okay, now we have to find the dy. So dy is your dx. Sequence doesn't matter. Okay, so don't be confused. b1 b2. Okay, this is our formula, and c1 is your 54, c2 is your 28, and b1 is your 6, b2 is your 2. So after this is your a bigger number, so first multiply on a rough paper and then write it down. So here are multiplication. 54 multiplied by 2 is your 108, and minus is your formula sign, and 28 multiplied by 6 nothing but 168, and after subtracting this we will get minus 60. Okay, minus 60 dx. Now we'll find dy. dy is a1 a2 c1 c2. Okay, a1 is your 4, a2 is your 3, c1 is your 54, c2 is your 28. Now again multiply. So here are multiplication. So subtracting this we will get 50. Okay, so dy is your 50. Now we will find the x and y value. Okay, so x is dx by d. So dx your minus 60 and d is your minus 10. So you will get the 6 x value, and y is your dy by d, and dy is your 50 and d is your minus 10. So it is minus 5. So your x value is your 6 and y value is your minus 5. Okay, so here is the last question, last but not the least, because see, in your second equation you have the upon value. So what you will do, you will already solve like this question. So what you have to do in this, first multiply by 2 so that denominator 2 is removed. Okay, so multiply by equation 2, multiply equation 2 with 2. So you will get 2x. I'll do the directly, you will solve and you will get this, match it. Okay, I'm doing the directly, but you have to multiply each and every term with 2, and after that comment me that you also get the same equation after multiplying. Okay, so here is your y, here is your 1, here is your third equation. Now your a1, a2, b1, b2, a1 is your 2, b2 is your also 2, b1 is your 3, and b2 is your -1, c1 is your 2, c2 is your 1. Okay, so now D. So someone have the question that can we solve like this equation without removing 2? Yeah, you can also solve like this, but you know what, it will little bit complex after making the denominator terms. So I just remove the 2. I prefer removing the 2. You can also applying the Cramer's rule by denominator terms. There is nothing wrong in it. Okay, but I just prefer this because it will seem easy and you will solve easily. That's it, nothing more. Okay, a1, a2, b1, b2. Okay, so a1 is your 2, b2, a2 is also 2, b1 is your 3, b2 is your -1, and after that you will get -2. Minus is a formula sign, and here is your 2 3s are 6. Okay, so D is your -8. Now we have to find the dx. Okay, so dx is your nothing but c1. Here is a place, so here we write dx c1, c2, b1, b2. Okay, c1 is your 2, c2 is your 1, b1 is your 3, b2 is your -1. So 2 multiply with -1 is your -2, and a minus is a formula sign 3. Here is your 5, -5. Okay, and this is your dx. Now dy is your a1, a2, c1, c2. Okay, so a1, a2 is your 2 2, c1 is your 2 -1, so 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So here you get -2 is your dy value. Now after that we have to find that x and y value. Okay, now here we find x and y value. So x is your dx by d, so x is your dx is your -5 and d is your -8. So here is your 5 by 8 is your x value, and y is your dy is your dy minus d. Dy is your -2 and d is your -8. Okay, so here you will get 1/4. So dx, x value is your 5 by 8 and y value is your 1/4. That's it. Now we are completed with the exercise number or practice set 1.3. Okay, thank you so much guys, and please do like, subscribe and share this channel as much as you can, and please also comment me that if I'm going fast or slow, just comment me in that. Okay, thank you so much.